What was your question, bud? Guy, sir, ma'am, whatever you want. Not sure. I apologize.
Okay, so the Jamaican runner, the reason she's getting under a big scrutiny is also because she has a lower voice and her build is more masculine. Like she has want to be like a 12-pack, like no body fat, like she's really masculine.
But then again, look at any
female bodybuilder. They take steroids.
Oh, she could too.
We don't know that for sure.
Yeah.
No woman, we don't have testosterone.
It's not
can't build
possible
muscle
for
like
your
that.
body to do that naturally.
Women's bodies are built differently. Doesn't mean we're not capable, but we look completely different.
And then like for the UFC, I don't know if anybody watches it, but the women actually have shorter rounds and less time than men.
Mm-hmm.
Even though one of the main girl fighters makes more than most males. Why is that?
Well, again,
because they want to see women. That's probably why they probably want to see women do that. I'm assuming that's why they.
but your question is referring to their time, right?
Like, why do they get shorter time?
That's like in tennis, professional tennis. Women play 3 sets, and professional men tennis players play 5 sets. And I think that is sexist because it's saying that men have stronger endurance, men have more strength, men can play longer, and women, they can't last as long because they're not as strong with endurance.
But why do you think that is? Why do you think that is, though?
Why?
Because women, have they, like, not proven themselves? They have to have set a precedent for them to think that.
Well, I think that it's just the assumption that women are just weaker. I just think that's just the bottom line, that people perceive male athletes as being stronger than female athletes.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's probably what it is. Like they need to, like for the, like you said, for the strongest male in the universe or whatever, like those TV, like the TV shows and stuff like that. If a female would have gone up there and like lived up the same amount of, you know, heavy stuff as a male, then they'd be like, oh, that's just one woman. They would be like, oh, that's just one woman out of like the whole women's society. So they'd just be like, oh, it's nothing. Even though this woman would be sitting here proving herself, they would still just act like it's nothing. They don't even believe it. It's like, oh, it's just one woman, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not condoning what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
If one woman does prove herself, she should be credited with being able to do it. I definitely agree with that, so I'm not trying to condone why they do it. The reason why they do it is because if we look at the natural human body, we take the average of all women and all females,
take the
majority and all men, men are on average stronger in almost in every way. Almost. We had this discussion about in a previous discussion that women go through a lot more pain during childbirth than anything a man can do.
Exactly, yeah.
well, and just generally speaking, men can take pain more than men can.
No, women
I
have a
don't
higher
believe
pain
that.
tolerance.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Women have a
Women
higher
have a
pain
higher
tolerance
pain
than men
Yeah.
do.
But, yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot more.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll never argue
I
with
can
that one.
kind of see about the sports thing, like, you know, why women play less time is because
I don't
of the
understand
sport.
that, but I do understand that, you know, on...
But then again,
But if a woman
They're-
is capable of doing it, then they should have the opportunity to
Yeah,
do it.
but
That's
can
what I'm
every
saying.
woman? But can every woman play 5 sets?
Probably not, but I'm
But the
saying
ones that can should be able
they
to
should
play.
be able to.
But they
yeah.
have to make it.
But so
The tennis league or any league for any sport, they have to make it equal for everybody. If we let certain women play longer because they can, and certain women just play the certain amount that they're supposed to because that's all they can handle, well then you're going to have a
They should have
different.
leagues, but men and women should all...
That's why they
Different
call
levels,
tryouts.
yeah,
That's what
we're
it's called
talking
for
They should have different
tryouts,
levels.
John. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
well, if you take like 100 female tennis players and only 20 to 25 of them can actually take 5 sets, then what do we say
They
about
should
the
play
rest?
the boys.
Then they should just go straight into the
Yeah,
boys.
they should have levels.
Divisions.
Yeah, divisions, and based on, doesn't matter if they're a guy or a girl, if they can play, they play with their own.
Well,
They
and
should do it for guys too, yeah.
Well,
Instead
yeah.
of dividing it by sex, we should divide it by their natural
Capabilities
abilities.
and
That's true.
Well, and
skills.
I mean, and that's just professional tennis. I mean, the league that I play at for my tournaments, it's all the same for everybody. doesn't matter what division you're in, it's just, the same amount of playing time is the same. You play 2 sets, and if you tie with 1 set each, after playing 2 sets, then the 3rd set is just a tiebreaker set to make it shorter time so that we can filter and have more people play, because there's a long listing of people who are supposed to play, so they have to make it kind of quick. But the thing is you have separation in high school sports where only women play volleyball and only men play football. And then you have baseball for guys, and then you have softball for girls. And then so we have this segregation with sports, which I'm not opposed to segregation in sports just because women are built differently and men are stronger, but at the same time too, I think that we shouldn't limit it. So if you want to play football, there should be a women's football team at the high school.
No, they should be able to play with.
That's what
But the thing is
that's
though,
what tryouts are for.
but the thing is
With
though,
the division, they should have a division
but the thing
this
is
team
though,
is
is
this
if you
level,
were on
this team is
a
this level.
high school football team, do you really think that coach would put you in there?
I don't want to play football.
I'm just saying though, if you wanted to, do you honestly think the coach would let you play?
But I want to be able to I want the opportunity.
According,
And just because I'm a woman doesn't mean I shouldn't have it.
what you're going at is most men are taught that women can't play as hard as men. So no, a coach, the girl from our school, she was able to play when we were extremely ahead. That's the only time she was put in.
That's a rare occasion. That's a rare occasion though.
Yeah, that's why she was put in that one game, because we were so far ahead that we had to actually switch out our 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings and put in the 4th strings. That was the reason why she was playing. That's the only reason.
But she was still on the team.
Yes.
And it was based off of her capabilities, not her gender, and that's what it should be.
But then again,
But
they.
that's gotta be an open-minded coach then, because a lot of coaches, well, okay, whatever, but majority of coaches, I'm serious, if there was a woman on the football team, they would not play them. Let's get real here,
But
okay?
he had to play her because of the fact that there was no one else to play.
Well, then there you go. He didn't choose her to play. He had no one else.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that most male coaches will not put in a female player.
So, what I'm trying to say is to avoid the discrimination. I think women should play football. I just don't know if they should play with the guys, because there's going to be an unbalance if they play with the guys.
Well, if this is a big ass bitch and she's gonna take down some dudes, let her play with the boys.
But is the big ass bitch gonna play with the boys? That's the thing. Or she's gonna be sitting her ass on the bench.
That's the thing. That's where I'm trying to make the point is that it shouldn't be like that.
I understand that.
Not that she can't, but people shouldn't think like that.
I know. But
That's what I'm saying. But there should also be another team, like a B team or something,
There is.
for the smaller men and for the smaller women.
But there is.
Yeah, that's
Here
what
we got varsity and JV.
Exactly.
JV is for the less experienced and less strength.
Exactly. And women should be able to play on both, and if they aren't good enough, so be it. But if they are, they should be able to play.
And then how many women actually do try to play these sports?
Well,
I mean,
growing up, you don't ever think it's an opportunity, so you're just like, oh,
there's
whatever.
no opportunity.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah, that's why.
one female player that was in on a college team, and that was extremely rare. You never hear that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in 2000.
I really wanted to play football when I was young. That's the only sport, and hockey.
Well, like I said, going back to my sport, tennis, I think it's the most perfect example. They have a women's division and they have a men's division, and they also have the mixed doubles where men and women can play together. I think
That's good.
But then
tennis is
again,
the best
that's
example.
only doubles. You can't do singles against men and women.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about that. But at least they get to play together in doubles. You know?
Is
I
it
mean,
what,
closer
2
to
women
what-
against 2 men?
Huh?
Is that what doubles is? Or a man and a woman
And mixed doubles, it's one man, one woman on one side, and then another man and another woman on the other side. So a man and a woman are on a team together. So me and Cachet could be on a doubles team, and then you and Matt could be on a doubles team, and we'd play.
But the doubles can't be a woman, and a man,
Yeah.
a man.
No, not unless you're playing